Yo, what's going on? This is your man Ryan Righteous, and this is the Independent Artist Spotlight. Y'all, I have an exciting interview coming up, man. I got none other than Shaq Jones with me, Shaquille Jones, man, all the way from New Jersey is in the building.
Yeah.
And get this, y'all. He flew here for the interview for Independent Artist Spotlight, but he also got to perform at the Spin Awards, and he's walking the red carpet. So we're going to get into the conversation about what this week has been for him, how it's looked, and what he's got going on next. And this is the Independent Artist Spotlight. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Yo, Shaq.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, fam?
I'm good, bro.
Man, people don't know that we just met like a week ago,
Yeah.
but we're kindred spirits already.
Yep.
We have had a chance to connect on IG, going back and forth, man. I got a chance to listen to your music. You just dropped Godly Party.
Yeah.
Love
Party.
Believer, man.
Thank you. You good?
And so, man, yes, you've been putting out some amazing music, man. But one of the things I'm most excited about, you got a chance to meet my manager.
Yeah.
And he tried to offer you a spot on the tour.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the hip hop worship gathering, man.
Yeah, man.
So this has been a great week, I imagine.
Yeah, it's been nothing but a blessing, man. I got to connect with a lot of great people. Everybody's been very accommodating, very friendly.
Yeah.
And, I'm looking to do this full time. So any connections that I can make right now is definitely a go.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's a go. Yeah.
That's what's up. So back in New Jersey, man, what's the music scene like for you?
Oh, man. So a lot of people are stealing the Jersey flavor and using it in a good way. Like even in Christian hip hop, man, I'm sure you hear a lot of the like the dance, like the doom, 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 doom. That's all Jersey. That's Jersey Club.
Yeah.
All day. That started in Jersey. You got a little bit of it from Baltimore. But yeah, man. So Jersey is big on Jersey Club. And we big on hip hop. We got legends from there. But yeah, man, I'm trying to be just a servant of Christ. And, if the notoriety comes, that's just a plus,
Yeah. Man, you talked a little bit about your testimony, man. You talked about how you've only been doing Christian rap for about 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And you were a new believer, man. What was it like for you being a new believer and finding out all this existed?
Yeah, man, it was definitely amazing to learn about because, like, even somebody like Lecrae, like, I had seen him do a song. I know you probably know this song, like Blessings with Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah.
So me being in the world and like contemplating, like, oh man, do I give my life to Christ, whatever. Like that was a very interesting song for me because Ty Dolla $ign was someone who I was listening to like regularly. So I'm like, I gave my life to Christ and I had seen they did a song together. I'm like, this is interesting. Like, let me tap into this. And, as I grow and as I, continue to walk with the Lord, I see more and more Christians, like, doing rapping and, they're still able to tour and, support their family. And I'm like, wow, this is incredible. You know what I mean? Like, they may not be doing the same numbers as mainstream artists, but
Sure.
I just love the fact that God is like, okay, like, I still want you to rap, but I need you to do it for my glory. I need you to do it to help find the lost. I need you to do it to get the young man off the street who's gangbanging, you know what I mean, or hooked on drugs. And I need you to, pour positivity in them, pour my word into them, and just be, who I called you to be.
Right.
Yeah.
You mentioned that there were that Ty Dolla $ign was an influence for you, right? Who are some other folks that influenced your musical sound?
So musical sound, I love Bizzle. That's my guy. Like that's my number one rap sound. I love Hovey. And then just like West Coast, just in general, just like is captivating me. The sound, the production, like the Tommy Zuko's, Miles Minnick, just a lot of people from over there. I love me some. I think did I say it already? Hovey.
Yeah, you did.
And then the females also just killing it right now, like the Toya Loves.
Oh man.
And then like, oh man, you got just so much going on. Jackie Hill Perry.
Yeah.
So like they're all really, really good. Back when I was listening to rap, like more so like when I was in the world, I listened to a lot of Kanye. Big Sean was my guy, like crazy. I still do like some of the ad libs a little bit, like naturally, like, oh, that's crazy. But yeah, man. So yeah, Kanye was definitely number one, like definitely.
You got to meet Tommy Zuko at the HVO festival.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
That was huge because I'm just like, bro, like I'm like listening to you in my car every day. Like this is crazy. Like watching all the videos and stuff. And I got put on to Miles from Bizzle, and I got put on to Tommy from Miles.
Oh, dope.
So it's like a chain effect because, like I said, Bizzle's my number one, and then they did a song called Ghost, and I'm like, man, this Miles Minnick dude is dope. And then naturally, I see Tommy, you know, always hanging with Miles, so that's how I became a fan with him. So it was like a chain reaction that happened. So yeah, that whole West Coast sound is just incredible. But HVO Fest was amazing because it was the first ever Christian R&B festival. I'm like, the first one. Like, I got to try and make my way out there. So everything aligned right. I made my way out there, and I man, it was one of the best days like of my life.
Okay,
like it was absolutely amazing. Yeah,
that's what's up. So, man, you performed "Believer" at the Spin Awards pre-show with the hip hop worship gathering.
Yeah.
What's that song done for you in your career? Like, how has it changed things for you, the way you move?
Man, Believer is just awesome because you know, I got 2 features on it. My brother Matt Major and my boy Just Murray. And we all what's it called, found each other firstly because we worship at the same church. Okay. So that's how we all got connected. And Believer is amazing because, like, from what people have told me, they're just like, yeah, like you're really standing on, you know, being a follower of Christ. Yeah. And like you're not being ashamed about it. Like you're saying like, I'm a believer. You know, you're not saying that you're anything else. Like you're really standing for God. And then one of my favorite bars in it is I say it's what's it called? God wants you to come back. It's not too late to come back. God still got your back. That's big facts. You know, just people need to know, like, it's not too late to get this gospel. It's not too late to, you know, walk how Jesus wants you to walk and, you know, get a relationship with him. Like, it's not too late. Like, some people just think that they're so far gone. Like, oh, but, like, I have so much sin in me. And, you know, if I walk inside of the church, like, I'm going to burst up in flames. It's like, no, it's not like that. You know, it's not too late for you or anybody. Like, God is patiently waiting for us to give our lives to him.
What was your previous life like without Christ?
Without Christ, yeah, very wild, silly. Okay. So mine is kind of different from other people. Like I wasn't like heavy into drinking or drugs or anything like that. Okay. But I was definitely like heavy on, you know, the rap scene, just trying to get famous, but you know, for all the wrong reasons, like just for money, like girls and wanting like the fame and stuff like that. Like my most popular song that I had, like it was called She Thirsty. And like the whole like hook, like everything about it, like it wasn't even true. Like it was like a lie, but I was just trying to follow a trend. You know, like people would say thirsty a lot all the time. Like, like they using the term a lot. So I'm just like, all right, I'm just going to I'm just going to like try and catch this trend and make it catchy and have the song pop. So like it did like some good things. I got like, you know, local radio play or whatever and stuff like that. People asked me to come rap. But it's just like I wasn't living my truth. Right. You know what I mean? I was just rapping to sound good, but I wasn't really living, you know, my truth. And the biggest thing that happened for me was that I had linked up with a group and we started doing stuff together, and we got an opportunity to open for Fetty Wap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that was big because like we had to sell tickets. And let me tell you something, like selling tickets is like super annoying. Oh, yeah,
like, we had to do it.
Yeah, you have to like bug people and ask them. But like to sell tickets for this, it was super easy because they're like, you're opening for who? Fetty? Like, oh, this is when Fetty first came out. Okay. Trap Queen and had the feature with Drake. And then he was it. You know what I mean? Yeah. He even had an appearance with Taylor Swift at her concert. So he was the guy. So, you know, we got in with them. But then like, a few days before the show started, it got canceled. Still to this day, like I have no clear understanding. Like there's stuff fed out there, but like it's nothing really that really sticks like with me. So I just looked at it as like that rejection being God's protection. Yes. Because you don't know where that could have took us and elevated us. Right. But being lost and in the world, like just rapping and doing stuff for all the wrong reasons, like it could have elevated me and the group at the time to the level where it's just like, we're gonna go to like true destruction because now like can't nobody say nothing to us. Like what? Like we got like some, you know, big fame off of it. So So yeah, I just look at that as like God's rejection as protection, and I
Oh,
know what
good.
I'm supposed to be doing now. So I'm so happy that it got canceled.
Of course, of
Yeah.
course. What was the tipping point for you that drove you to want to find Christ?
So I had grown up in the church. You know, my parents would took me, my mother, and my dad would take me. And I loved the Lord, but at the same time, like I didn't have what they call, a deep relationship with Him.
Sure.
Like, I believed that hellfire was real, and the pastor would preach about it, going to hell, and that really drove me to at least go and participate in things. But once I started to go off to college, I got older and really got a choice. Like, okay, like you got a car now, like you have a choice. Like you either come to church or you don't. And I chose, not to go. And I was in the world, just doing my own thing, like partying and staying out late and, just being places where I wasn't supposed to be. And in 2017, that's when I gave my life to Christ. There was a lot going on in the world. Like, that was when the Ariana Grande concert, like, I got shot up. A lot of people had passed away. Yeah. There was a lot of things happening with venues and concerts. And I'm just like, man, this is the life I want. Like, I enjoy going to concerts, but also I like performing here at these venues. There's a lot going on, and, it shook me. But it also got me to really think, like, listen, like, man, if I die today, like, am I going to heaven?
Bro, of course.
That was the main thing bubbling in my spirit. Like, man, like, I know that the answer is no. So I was dealing with this for like a while, man, like a few weeks. And then like one day I was just driving in my car and I was like, you know what? Maybe it won't be that bad. Like just trying God and, taking this thing seriously because, if I die today, man, I don't know what's going to happen. So that's when I texted my mom and I was like, hey, I want to talk to you and Dad. And I sat them down. I was like, I want to give my life, to the Lord. Can y'all come with me? Because I'm nervous and I just want to I don't want to back out. It was like accountability.
For sure.
Like I don't want to back out like the day it happens. So they had stuff going on at their church. I found a different church, long story short, and that I really enjoyed. And they canceled what they were doing to come and make sure they was there. And the pastor was preaching, everything was on point. Felt the spirit in the room, and I went through with the decision and just gave my life to Christ. It's the best decision I ever made in my life, man. Yeah. It's just I know truth now. Before I was being fed lies and believed them, but now I know what truth is, and I'm just so grateful.
Man, that's good that you say that. Yeah. What were some of the hardest things that you had to give up? Was it friendships? Was it relationships? Was it all the above?
Yeah. It was the music, man. Like,
really?
I love music, bro. But like, as I grew into my walk, I was like, I can't listen to this no more. Definitely can't listen to that no more. Like I told you, like I was big on like Kanye and Sean, 2 Chainz. That was my guy. Ross, everybody. Like those are my people. Yeah. And I have an understanding now that like. There are some secular artists who can still make music. It's not for the Lord, and as long as it's positive, uplifting, or even about social justice, like it's okay. But they are specifically like murder rap and heavy on drugs and just things that I shouldn't have been like feeding into my spirit. You know what I mean? So it was hard because that was my day to day. Like wake up, go in the car. All right, I'm bumping 2 Chainz today, or I'm bumping Uzi Vert, or I'm bumping. All that, Best Buy every Tuesday, like religiously, I'm getting an album. Like you couldn't tell me nothing. I like, who's dropping this Tuesday? Like I'm going, you know what I'm saying? So
that's crazy.
So, and the first time I ever got, this is when I gave my life to Christ, but the first time I ever went, to an event and, I was rapping over there, part of me ministering, I had a crate of all my music that I bought, like all my CDs, and I wrote a garbage can in there, and I actually dumped all the music into the garbage can, and then I rolled it back outside, and then that was the end of the set. And I never went back. I never went back for it. It's in the dumpster somewhere, burnt, gone somewhere. But it was just me, like really, like I got to take this seriously. So this is what I feel like I need to do. I feel like that's what God was telling me to do. So yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That is, man. And so, what did you think about CHH when you first came on the scene? Like, I know you said you listed some artists that you really like, but as far as like the camaraderie and you doing music yourself, was it welcomed?
Yeah, so I honestly didn't know much about it. The one person who I knew about was Lecrae.
Yeah.
And so I watched a lot of like Breakfast Club interviews.
Okay.
And he was on there. And I was like, oh, this is the dude. Because I got introduced to one of my mom's coworkers. Like, she had gave her a Lecrae CD.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, like, you like hip hop, like you should listen to this. But I never played it. Like I never played it. I was just like, I don't got time for this, man. I'm about to put on this Carter 3 and rock out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, I'm listening to Wayne. But man, it's just so crazy because like God was trying to get to me then. But like I didn't give him the time of day or nothing like that. But I knew about Lecrae because of the CD that was passed to me, and I even put it on the computer into my iTunes, but I never listened to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a wild moment that you would say the enemy tried to deceive you in doing what?
Oh man. I would definitely say, like, when I first this is back like early steps in my walk, he tried to make me think that like God wasn't real. That Jesus, wasn't real. Like, okay, you're in your walk now, but you start to learn some things like while in your walk, and you're so fresh. It's just like, what do I believe? You know what I mean? Am I being fed or taught the right thing? Is this hypocritical? Stuff like that. So he tried to get me then, but I kept reading my word, staying in my word, knowing God for myself. You know what I mean? And just really trying to connect and like, who are you, Christ?
Yeah.
Like, who are you?
Yeah.
And that helped me tremendously, man, just fasting. And I got to grow closer to him, like a close, deep relationship, like where it's just like, I won't even question if you're real. Like it's you are, and I just love what you did. Like, he came and got me, and I'm just grateful every day to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you want to remain independent, or would you think you want to sign to a label?
That's a really good question. Right now I lean independent.
Okay.
But if somebody came to me to the table with a contract that made sense,
yeah,
I would do it.
Okay.
But the problem is that I do a lot of research and I see a lot of things. And like, man, these contracts nowadays, it get real funny.
Bananas.
Yeah. But if God gave me one that was acceptable, I would do it. Yeah.
Yeah, because you say you want to do this full time.
Yeah, full time. Absolutely. Yeah.
What are you looking for God to do next?
So next, and I already know, like, God has confirmed it to me over and over again.
Okay.
So he wants me to, pursue music, full time, and to really take the leap and go, and like full throttle though. Like, just full throttle, trust in him.
Yeah.
Like, use wisdom as you walk, but even if you don't have everything, still walk. Like, go. This is what I called you to do.
Yeah.
So, recently I revamped, took all new pictures and just writing and working on. Thank you.
It looks real good. You're one of the first artists, man, and I can admit this because it's true. You're one of the first artists that I've seen that I've been able to, like, when I'm looking for pictures for promo, I've been able to find it like instant.
Yeah.
Because most artists just do reels on their Instagram, and I can't pull images from reels. And so I'm like, man, some artists I got to go like all the way down 2 years in their page to find the image to use for a graphic. But I clicked on your profile and I was like, oh, that's the one right there.
Yeah.
Easy.
And that all came with like hard work. And shout out to my sis Candace, man. She so I did a package with her. It's reels, but it also came with photography. So it was both. It was linked together.
Okay.
So, I wanted to do both, because reels is big on Instagram, but also I just wanted the last set of pictures that I took, it was like 5 years ago. So it's like, all right, you got to take pictures over anyway.
Yeah.
So that was a blessing, just to do it together.
Yeah.
And so, now I'm just on Instagram and, just trying to, get myself out there more. And it's been very, very good, man.
Yeah.
Even just being here today. Man. That's from Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
so
man.
I'm just grateful. Yeah.
I hope it turned out to be the weekend you were looking for, because I got nervous when you were like, man, I'm gonna come to Atlanta, but I want to make the most of it. I was like, ooh,
Yeah,
because
of
if
course.
it wasn't Spin Awards weekend, I would have had to dig in the crates. I would have had to call
Yeah.
all of my DJs that do the hole in the walls and the showcases, artist showcases and profiles and stuff. I would have had to dig in the crates, and I was like, oh, he's coming.
But that's just more confirmation, man, because my single dropped October 21st.
Yeah.
You gave me a few dates, but I was like, oh, the 25th? Like, that's perfect. Like, the single drops, and then, I can come up there.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome. And then, like, just to be able to have the Spin Awards the same weekend, like, that's just incredible. And, like, you having a connection to get me in there and, like, rap at the show. And I'm meeting, people that I feel like God is placing in my life. So it's just all God at the end of the day, all glory to him.
Yeah.
And, the whole reason why I do this, man, is to evangelize and to really get the gospel out. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There's so many different ways to evangelize. God gave me rap to evangelize and to, help reach the lost and encourage the found, man.
Amen, brother. I love that, man. So, quick question for you.
Yeah.
What's some advice that you would give to another young man or young lady that was in your shoes 2 years ago, just before launching out? What would you say to encourage them?
I would say don't give up. Okay. It may sound cliche, like for real. don't give up. Like if you have a passion, like and God has approved it, go for it. Like do not give up, because that's what the enemy tried to do with me. Like I wasn't writing or doing anything for a while, and I was just like, man, because one thing that I'm really, really still in the process of searching for, but I feel like it's definitely coming together, is a team.
Okay.
Like, a manager, full-time, photography, videographer, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so, like I told you, I took a break for a while, but before the break, I was looking for that and I just wasn't getting it. And I'm just like, man, I don't want to do this without a team. Like, this is like everybody I look into, like I said, like influenced by like the Hovies, the Bizzles, William McDowell's another artist I love.
Yeah.
Everybody has a team. Everybody. You can't find an artist and there be no team. That's something just being, researching and just being in the community, so much. I'm just like something that I picked up on. Like, there's nobody doing everything by themselves. Like, there's nobody.
So true, man. So true.
Yeah.
Trackstarz is over 20 deep with team members.
Wow. See? There you go. And you need each and every one of them.
Yeah, you probably didn't you probably didn't clue in on this, but we had about 5 team members in the chat responding to messages in the chat.
Wow.
So, somebody's putting up the poll, somebody's answering questions, somebody's engaging with the crowd. We got producer Jerry in the corner. I mean, it's a lot. And then we have about 8 people out of state.
Wow.
That are on the calls, to plan the calls, to help plan the show and pick out the topics.
And you need each and every one of them.
Single one.
I know it's vital. It's important.
Yeah.
Even when I'm like, doing stuff on my Instagram and I'm doing promo, like I'm doing everything by myself right now. Like people may think like, oh, all you got to do is like just put the little thing on your story. You should be good, right? Nope.
No.
It takes a lot. It takes time. You got to be strategic. There's a certain audience like you may be trying to reach. And man, you want to do it the right way because you're investing, your money into it.
Yeah. And people also have to know, man, they have to know exactly, like there's people that need to have their strengths.
Yeah.
They have their strength areas. They know algorithms. They understand marketing. They understand timing, right? They understand talent. And some people have the gift to communicate, so they can get you on different shows. They can help you with booking managers. There was one that I copied you on earlier this week. My man Mike Mack.
Mike, I gotta look into it.
Yeah. It's the Elevation Conference.
Elevation Conference. Okay.
Yeah, they're looking.
Yeah, I gotta look into that.
They're looking for 10 artists to come and be a part of the recruitment system, which is the artist showcase.
Okay.
Yes, I think I tagged you on that. Double check it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check.
I'll re-tag you on it.
For
but
sure.
Real quick before we jump out, tell everybody how they can find you on social media and how they can connect with you.
Yeah, man. So y'all can find me. Go right to Instagram. My tag is Deacon_Shaq, like the basketball player. My artist name is Shaquille Jones. Whatever you want to call me, Shaquille Jones or Deacon Shaq. But that's how you find me on Instagram is Deacon Shaq. You can find my 3 singles on there: Christ-like, Walk Right, Believer, and then the newest one that just dropped, Godly Party.
That's what's up, bro. Thank you so much for being here, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yes, we still got more to do.
Absolutely. Let's do this again, too.
That was my homie, man. That's Shaquille Jones. Shaq Jones was in the building with me. Great interview, man. I'm glad you stayed to the end. Listen, like, subscribe, support, do everything that brother told you to do, so you can you can be a part of this journey with him and support the music. This is the Independent Artist Spotlight. Your man Ryan Righteous of the Trackstarz, and we're out. Peace.
Peace.